shake. Oops, my two-way. Oops, my shoulder shake. Oops, up, I'm throwing bows.
Hey. Robertson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. You look at the Mavericks.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special match.
And the Warriors with possession here. Following the score by Dallas. To the inside. Here's Havlicek. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Here's Robertson. Following the score by Golden State. And that one's good.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Allen in the high post. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Golden State with a rebound. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. In transition, here they come. They get it back. Pass to Robertson. Here's Malone. And the layup falls.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Jordan. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
Always looking to drive, in attack mode, constantly. When the D gives him a lane, he tears them up.
Out to the wing. Here's Havlicek. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And Dallas with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. And he gets it to go. Jordan's got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change, and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Yes, it's good.
The assist.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Pass to McHale. Here's Havlicek. Check by Hill. Here's Havlicek. Back to Jones. Got a piece of it.
The massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
Warrior substitution.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The Warriors trailing. And the shot's good.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Nobody does it better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the paint. Magical, length, size, touch, unguardable
2
inside.
minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Maravich. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Left side, Paul. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by McHale.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Maravich. Basket counts.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Inside. Outside, Hill. Outside, Paul. The three. Drill. It from deep.
3
Paul's
balls.
got his second bucket on the night.
I think that's the best way for Paul to open up the passing lanes, expand them, keep knocking down those deep ones, and the defense will have to pick its poison.
Jaylen Brown.
Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Mavericks timeout call.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And Dallas calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
There's 39 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to McHale. Here's Maravich. There's the three. Pure from three-point range. He's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Mavericks foul. Pete Maravich. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
24 seconds left in the opening quarter. And it's blocked.
Great timing there. Outstanding instincts by Bill Russell. And the long reach. It's a
That's
wrap.
his first personal foul. First team
And the Mavericks with possession here. They lead by 4. Pass to Maravich. Here's McHale. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Jordan. And there's the drive. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And this is why you just can't give Jordan a running start. I mean, once he has that, the launch pad is set, and he's going to ecstasy right through the air and on top of your head.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
First team foul.
Pass to Jordan. Iguodala brings a double team. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Here's Stoudemire. Outside, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And he drives in. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
That's his second
And the
personal
emergence
foul.
of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
To the paint. Iguodala outside.
Dallas foul. Elton Baylor. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Warriors.
And the Warriors with possession here. 6-point game. Iguodala outside. Just 5 on the clock. Allen can't get it to go.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Pass to Havlicek. Here's Jordan. Give him 8.
Golden State.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his third
And
personal
Grant,
foul.
you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
And Doncic launches from deep. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pass to Havlicek. From the arc. Dallas again missing. So it's the Warriors now, trailing by 8. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Jordan inside. Pass to Havlicek. Now here's Jordan. To the left wing. Oh, nice shot by Havlicek. He's got 5.
Yeah, we've talked about this often. Hondo does a lot of things that help you win. They're from deep range. That'll help spread the floor, too.
Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Dallas.
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, key indicator of their activity defensively.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. To the middle. Here's Worthy. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Knocked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Pass to Olajuwon. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Robertson. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And that one drops.
There's not much that Hill does not do well. He does a bunch of good things, including spotting the open man and getting the ball to him right away.
Oscar Robertson. Foul. Second team foul.
Paul with it. He's got 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Allen. Back to Paul. Fires for 3. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
That's a good decision right there to get Paul the ball. Made it look easy on that catch.
And foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
14th foul.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Here's Malone. Deflected. .133 left to play in the second quarter. Now here's Allen. And too long on the shot. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Malone. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Grant Hill.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Hill drives in. Oh! Get out of the way! With authority!
Chris Paul.
How about the vertical of Hill? Outstanding. And rising up and ramming it home. Yes, sir.
Pass to Robertson. .52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Olajuwon. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Boy, the athleticism of Olajuwon, love it. Showing how efficient he can be when he's close to the bucket. A terrific throwdown.
It's off his leg.
Defensive.
And the ref saying he kicked it. Outside Paul. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan.
Not the best pass, guys, and the defense took full advantage.
Here's Worthy. Reverses. Got a hand on it.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels in slapping shots away. Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
That'll do it for the first half. The Mavericks on top, up 10. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And so it's Dallas with it. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Off target with the three.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
You really have to admire and respect the work ethic of Allen. I mean, this guy is really intentional and purposeful in his pregame preparation. And all of that stuff pays off for him.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Now Jordan. And Worthy pulls it down. Down low. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Give him 8.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Jordan inside. Inside. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Malone. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. The Mavericks leading. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Here's Jordan. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Assist goes to.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Here's Jordan. Driving in. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the paint. Here's Havlicek.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And here's Allen. 6 points for him. To the inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it can be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
Here's Maravich. He's got 5. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here are the Warriors now. It's a 10-point game. Doncic up top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Allen. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. That one no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Doncic. And there's the rejection. Here's Russell. That one goes. Count it. Russell's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Golden State calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Yeah, an explosive athlete, the precursor to the high flyers, prone to the spectacular. Baylor with the strong move.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Warriors substitution. Jalen Brown.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the chance.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Here's Maravich. 5 points in the game. Here's Russell. Outside Jones. He takes it in. And he jams it home with authority.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
That's his third personal
Guys,
foul.
it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now into the lineup for your back.
Doncic outside. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, B.A. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Doncic, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Clock at 6. Here's McHale. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Back to Brown. With some arc. It's tipped. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. They double him with Brown. Pass to Baylor. Launches it. Doncic grabs the miss. It's Iguodala on the wing. Doncic outside. Over Jordan. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Paul with it. Up top, Hill. And he slams it in one-handed.
Assisted by.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Takes it inside.
You see the power and athleticism at the rim. Who's man enough to rise up to challenge the Big O?
Paul for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Robertson. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Hill for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Hill's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Havlicek. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Left side, Paul. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the deficit down inside single digits.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks.
Get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Pass to Havlicek. From deep, Jordan. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Jordan with it. Picked up by Allen. That one drops for him. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
I like the touch from Malone inside there. I mean, one of the most accomplished scorers in the game, without a doubt.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
And Dallas calls time here.
Bill Russell. Pete Meredith.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. It's stolen.
That's his fourth foul. Sure, he recognizes the situation because number 5 put him in a rough, tough spot.
First team foul.
And so it's Golden State with it. They trail by 9.
He's really valuing every possession. That's just his first turnover of the game. A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. To the left side wing. Havlicek. And Chris Paul clears it away.
Big rebound there. Now the question is, can they be better on the boards down the stretch? It remains to be seen.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
From the baseline. Jordan misses. Pass to Allen. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Guarded by Russell. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
First team foul.
And the Mavericks making a change here.
Substitution for
And the Mavericks call time here.
Hakeem Olajuwon. Oscar Robertson. Timeout charge to Dallas. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your...
And the Mavericks making a change here.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Pass to Jordan.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
17-foot shot on the way. Here's Havlicek. Jordan up top. Over to the left wing. This one for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Jordan. Here's Havlicek. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hill. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assist goes to
Hill showing good strength there. I like how strong he is. Even when you knock him around a little bit, he's able to stay with his shot effectively.
Pass to Olajuwon. Out left to the wing. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. Now Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Hill.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Mavericks.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
A solid win for them here in the first of 4 meetings this season. They've come out and set the tone against the Warriors.
And here's Jordan. Dallas again missing.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Back to Paul. Inside. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And so it's Dallas winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant.
Dang, yo, do not misconstrue. Me and Mikey J, we came to slide. Yeah, we coming through. Give me that. Pull up on a lot like, give me that. Two-tone vertigo, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Pray for the win like, give me that. God said he gon' give me that. I put in the work like, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Pull up on a lot like, give me that. Two-tone vertigo, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Pray for the win like, give me that. God said he gon' give me that. I put in the work like, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Came out bustin', came out on your cousin. I do all these worse than they daddy, but you love her, you in trouble. I'm the Senate, I'm gon' barbecue it. That's your busy, it ain't. I went shopping, left it running, check my hundreds, check my. We watch cable and my auntie, cause my papa wasn't. But my uncle, but the certain Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing, Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing. Miss me with that local hating on the. Get it cracking. I'm not surprised, I'm on the rise, been a little ride, red as my eyes, spam it a lot, just hold it down. All I require, just hold it down. They gon' talk you when we on around. Be hating with feet on the ground. Got the little jet with